Hi everyone. We are this is our last week to talk about inventors. And this week you get to become the inventor. So last week we reviewed inventors that we've learned in the past, and then we also learned about new inventors. As you can see, anyone can be an inventor, and that includes you. So your mission this week is to not only become an inventor, but think like an inventor. Okay, so you're going to think about something that needs to be fixed or something that might just make your life and other people's lives easier. So think about right now, what is your invention going to be? Okay, so this week as you're working on your invention, your must do is to think about and answer these questions. You can answer these questions through video, you can type them, you can write them, just upload your answers to Seesaw or Class Dojo depending on what your class uses. So as you're thinking about the invention that you want to create, I want you to think about a few things. First, I need to know, what are you going to call your invention? And what does it do? Why did you create it in the first place? Did it make something easier? Did it fix a problem that you had? How will it help others and yourself? What is its purpose? I also want to know, how will this impact the community? Will it do great things for the community? Will it do not so great things for the community? Will it help a lot of people? Maybe just a couple of people? I want to know what your intentions are for your invention. What materials will you need to create the invention? Will you be able to create the invention yourself, or will you later need like machines and robots to help you? So think about that as well. Also, I want you to think about, who are you going to sell it to? And how much are you going to sell it for? Remember, when you're putting a price on your invention, yes, it's valuable because you created it and it's going to do great things. But also keep in touch or keep in mind that if you price it way too high, then not a lot of people are going to be able to buy it. So keep that in mind when you're pricing your invention. I also just want you to think about, how would you advertise your invention to make sure everybody knows about it? Would you make a TV commercial? Would you hang flyers around? Would you try and get stores to try and buy it and sell it on their shelves? How do you think you would get your name and your invention out into the world? Those are the questions I want you to answer this week as you're thinking about and creating your invention. Your other must do is going to be to actually create your invention. It can be you drawing it. It can actually be you like piecing things together and having a 3D live product. It can be however you want. Just don't stress about it. Make it as simple as possible, but also have fun and be creative with this. Lastly, I did a may do for you. This activity is not required, but if you want to do just a little bit more with your invention, you may do this activity, and it's to create an advertisement for your invention. So before, on your must do, you must think about how you want to advertise it, but this may do activity would be putting that to life. So if you decided to do like a TV commercial, maybe you videotape yourself trying to sell your invention. If you just want to do like flyers that maybe you put up around town and that kind of thing, then you would just create a poster and upload it to Seesaw or Class Dojo, depending on what your class is using. Just know that this particular activity is not required, but it is just something fun to continue with your invention. So now that you kind of know where we're going and what we're doing this week, let's end our invention unit on a fun note. Be creative with what you're working with, but don't stress about making it don't make it harder than it needs to be. Okay, have fun with this more than anything. All right.